Hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining Walk With Me Tarot. I'm going to be doing a collective general reading for the sign of Gemini. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, I do appreciate your support. Just viewing the channel is awesome. Thank you so much for that. I hope these readings are being of some benefit to you. I will eventually have personal readings down. We're doing intuitive personal readings, so I will put that information eventually here. I'm trying to get this channel up and running, so any suggestions, kind suggestions, and comments are welcome. So I'm starting with the Gemini again. This is May 2026, and then Gemini is for the sign of May 21st through June 20th. This is my air sign, and again, it's a general collective reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest on the table for someone else. Appreciate it so much. I have my different deck out here. I'm using a whole different deck, and this one's called my Angel Tarot. And I'll show you kind of this is Angel Tarot that I'm using. This is the deck that I've been using today. Hopefully, let me show that again so you can see it. My shaky hands. There you go. And this is by Jane Wallace here. There you go. So if you're into the decks and you're looking to collect and you happen to like what I have here, check that out online and get that deck, the Angel Tarot. It's really awesome and very easy to read and understand. Okay, so again for Gemini, we're starting here. I have the Page of Cups. This is your Dreamer card. This is our open joyful heart card. This is that new romance card. Oh man. It also has ideas, innovative ideas can come with the Page of Cups. It's almost like a childlike heart, having that innocence and that mindset of anything can happen. Anything can happen. You just don't get attached to specific outcomes. You're living in the moment with this Page of Cups, and that's beautiful energy. Like I said, anything is possible at this time with this. Oops. See how that happened? Anything is possible. Cards fell all at this time. And this is just a lot of enthusiasm for what's coming up, the unknown, and being open to that inspiration and going to wherever where it leads you. So this is definitely about new, joyful, childlike energy. It can definitely be a new romance, beginning of a new romance for you, Gemini. That's that feeling of uncontained joy, that indescribable excitement you get when you meet someone new that you feel you can connect with. But this is also, again, because you don't get attached to specific outcomes. So you've all had this childlike surprise. Everything is a surprise for you. The next card I have here is Temperance. Temperance card is the card of moderation. This is also renewed energy, harmony. It's a card of patience, basically. It's inner calm, and it's also calmness in any current situation. So looking at the whole picture, you see she's stepping into that water. Just being patient and going along, finding that balance and that peace. This is definitely my Libra card here. It's just time to bring yourself to a beautiful balance. So finding that place of peace and patience and calm. Again, not attaching any specific outcome. That's part of that Page of Cups. You're just patiently waiting in that balance. I love it. Calm in whatever current situation you're in. Again, that's the Temperance card for Gemini. After that, we have the Four Cups, and that card is a card of, I love Four Cups. Where are you at? My beautiful Four Cups. Oh, beautiful. Here you are. And this card is a card to meditate too. It's a card of, wow, come on, card. It's a card of trying, you're not really appreciating what you have over here. It's a card of introspection. It's looking at sometimes like we miss opportunities too. It can be like a card of indifference. But what I also see here and listening to here for you, Gemini, is this card is a card of blessing in disguise. It can be that, but it's a totally indifference attitude, which is usually the Four Cups is known for. missing out on opportunities because you're not focused on what is, you're focused on what was. Don't see what's in front of you, or other ways out, or other ideas or sparks of inspiration that can help you through. But to me, I feel like this patience is leading to a blessing in disguise for you, Gemini. That's intuitively what I'm feeling. That because you have this new energy coming in, this new robust, joyful heart coming in, there's a lot of blessings coming in with that Four of Cups. Now, some people don't see it that way, but I definitely see a blessing in disguise coming in for you on that one. The reason I say that is because we have the Ace of Pentacles too at the end, and this is a card of beginning a new venture, new ideas, planting those new seeds. This is positive outcomes. This financial abundance. This can be an inheritance, blessing in disguise. It can mean a gift, blessing in disguise. It can be material or spiritual, but this is definitely some blessing in disguise coming in for you, Gemini. This is beautiful. Because you're finding balance in whatever situation that you're in right now. And like if this is love, you're finding balance in love. You're not rushing it into anything. You're not trying to push it along at a certain pace. You're definitely enjoying the process. And therefore, it leads to blessing in disguise. If this is a new idea or opportunity, this definitely Page of Cups can mean as well. Like we have Page of Cups. This can definitely mean that this is a financial opportunity that is a blessing in disguise, that it turns out working in your favor and helps support your dreams. So this is a lot of much more bigger possibilities and achievement at the end. So this is like that inner work you've been doing, Gemini, and taking that time to emotionally mature in a sense. Even though it's Page of Cups, which is childlike, you're still taking that energy and working with that energy to achieve what you want at the end. So that's beautiful. This definitely leads to a new, solid, practical beginning, and it may not feel like it might be fulfilling at first, just because patience takes time. That's strength. Patience is strength. If you have patience, you have a lot of strength. Some of us get impatient and move before time is right, but that is definitely telling you to take time out, because this is definitely a blessing in disguise for you, which is a beautiful thing here, Gemini. And I'm going to clarify a little bit of this for you, hopefully. The next card we're going to have clarified with Page of Cups. With that childlike energy, we have Seven of Wands here. Seven of Wands. So this is usually holding your crown or feeling like defensive. So where are we going with this energy here? We're trying to protect the position you worked, like to achieve. We're definitely trying to hold the ground. So is that the balance that you're working so hard to protect there at Gemini? That peace that you work so hard to find, and someone is kind of disrupting that a little bit, but you're still maintaining your composure through that? Oh, wow. Good for you, Gemini, because somebody's, I'm not touching you, and you're just trying to be peaceful and calm and ignore them so that you can find what you're looking to find. This is beautiful. I'm happy that you're moving in that direction. Because this, like I said, Seven of Wands is definitely feeling really defensive, like holding your ground on an idea. So, that still brings a lot of emotional peace for you, even if others don't agree with it, because you're holding on to your belief, your way of seeing things. That could be good or bad, but it causes a lot of healing. Sometimes when we have disruptive disagreements, it can cause heartbreak. And this is again because both sides are being totally defensive on what they want, and it causes a lot of emotional pain when we don't handle that situation mature. It causes a lot of heartbreak, and a lot of difficult truths has been revealed. That's usually where this is coming from. So it looks like Gemini. So let me look this over to you, because I got Two of Wands next right here for you. And Two of Wands is definitely a card of plan, like indecision, like trying to make a decision. And you're pausing to look at all your options in this decision here, and then you're planning to, what your next steps are. after an emotional or difficult truth. So it looks like there was a situation that things are working out for you, Gemini, and then I feel like there's a lack of communication that came through, and it caused a lot of defensive energy right now. And because of that, and like you can't get past that defensive energy, maybe this is a blessing in disguise. I hate to say it, but you never know. The Seven of Wands is usually about rethinking a situation or rethinking an opportunity or a direction. And I feel like this is definitely the reason you're standing your ground is because you don't have an idea of what you're wanting to do or think you want what you're going to do. It's just choosing that direction and then going. It's difficult. So basically, you're at a crossroads right now, and you need to make a strategic decision for your future. So if this was a new love, or maybe it still is a new love that started off a little bored, but now you're seeing potential, and now things are changing for you. You're going to have to make decisions that are going to be beneficial for you, Gemini, or to move forward. This is definitely a strategic decision that can even need it to come through an emotional challenge. So there was some challenge here, and now you're trying to definitely move forward based on what you feel you need. And Two of Wands, you're pausing right now because you're not sure what direction you need to take in order to move forward. A lot of pausing going on. Because then you have the hangman right after that, which is a lot of surrendering here. It's a lot of changing your perspective, and this is crucial to pause and change and look at the whole entire situation and accept a change in perspective. So, this is time letting go of control. So if this is an argument that's happened, Gemini, you're in the beginning of a relationship, and you're feeling that this energy is coming up, you have to do some soul searching here. Do some deep work. Where is this coming from? Because I feel like there's a lot of standing ground too. If it's a situation that you do not want to be in, then go ahead and make decisions to find your peace, your happiness, whatever that may be. Again, tarot does not tell you how to live your life. I feel it gives you some confirmation, but you ultimately have to make decisions based on your situation. So hopefully this is making some sense to you, Gemini. It's a little confusing to me still. But hopefully it's making some sense, because I definitely see that there's a lot of pause coming to you. And because of this perspective, you're coming up with new ways of communicating. You're ready to gather more information and then use that for addressing the situation at hand. So I feel like there's been a battle, and it kind of results in and it's like a defensive battle. So emotional energy battle here that results in some kind of heartbreak or lack of communication, and you are basically currently waiting to figure out your next move or long-term move based on this situation. I say use intelligence, use communication, and that'll help move forward if this is something you want, rather than attack blindly at this. So this thing sounds like there's some work that needs to come in, some patience definitely. So it seems like there's this is an idea or relationship that's come through for you, Gemini. It's going to take a lot of patience on your part and some introspection here. It could be a blessing in disguise, but it depends on how you're willing to look at this. If you've got an argument and this quits already, then you got to question where that's coming from. But it's time to move to look and do some inner work, because I feel like there's part of you that don't want to see or hear or listen to any of the differences. I truly believe this is, again, a blessing in disguise, because it allows you to do some inner work that can remove blockages for you, that can lead to that Ace of Pentacles, which is that new venture, that new idea. So maybe this is something that had to come to this point, or it's becoming clearer, coming to the surface. You've been patient, waiting for things to be different, but they haven't, and now it's about taking some action to make that change for you, to find your balance, and at least in your new beginning. So I hope that helped. Yeah, definitely for you, Gemini, because it's all about finding that, making that decision. Because I feel like, yeah, definitely a situation that has become a little stagnant, and it's time to make decisions. holding your ground and trying to be right is not going to make this any better, or even trying to stay on your lane, and it won't work. It's hard to achieve that when there's a lot of emotional pain involved, which is that Three of Swords, a lot of difficult underlying challenges going on that's resulting in some pain. So you're going to need to take time to heal and then reevaluate your options, make that decision to move forward to what brings you closest to the balance that you need and the happiness that you want, and change that perspective for you, Gemini, so that you can move forward. Well, I hope that this reading was very helpful to you. Again, this was a collective general reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to listen to Walk With Me Tarot. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Sending you positive energy. Thank you.